Good morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I did, and obviously I forgot my microphone at work or I lost it somewhere. That's typically me. I lose things all the time. So I'm gonna try to speak up as much as I can today so you hear well. I hope you had a good night's sleep and that you're fit for fight. We're gonna do some energetic yoga today to get through the Friday. And we're gonna start with just landing in. Straighten your back up, roll your shoulders back, focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Just landing into your body where you are right now. Observe how it feels inside your body. We're going to start taking control over our breathing. We want to expand as much as possible. So on the inhalation, drag the air into the belly and feel how your belly is expanding like a balloon getting filled with air. When the balloon is full, the chest comes after. Exhale, drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. And go on. We're going to do the fire breathing to wake up. And the fire breathing we do by pulling our belly button towards the spine. So inhale to start. Perfect. Beautiful. We're going to come up to all our fours as usual. Have you seen my magical lamp? It's flying. Just put a spell on it. So you have to watch out. I can put a lot of spells out. Place your knees straight underneath your hips. Place your hands straight underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers as much as you can. We want to have as much contact as possible down. On the inhalation, we come forward with our belly. We look halfway up the ceiling. And on the exhalation, you come forward. Inhale. Exhale. It's beautiful. Every time I just continue with your own breath. Every time I do this, I get inspired by Lou Reed, Mick Jagger and David Bowie. And apparently it's on the closing night when David Bowie was Ziggy Stardust for the last time. And they look like they're so loving and beautiful together. Just like we all should be. Loving and beautiful towards each other. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes, and on the exhalation come to downward facing dog. In the downward facing dog, we strive to get our hips up towards the ceiling as much as possible. It's very, very okay to bend your knees. Just work so you get a straight back and get as much weight as possible on your feet. You don't want to hang out here. It's going to be really heavy for you. And the downward facing dog is a resting position, which made me extremely frustrated in the beginning because I thought it was really, really tough to stand here. Now I can feel rested in this position. But I remember when my teacher said it's like rest in downward facing dog, it's like fuck you. You can go rest somewhere. So it's okay, you can hate me for a little bit. Just not for too long. On the exhalation, come forward. We put our big toes together, our heels together, and we spread the toes, the rest of our toes, as much as we can. Just lean over here a little bit. And on the inhalation, we come up to standing. We're going to do one sun salutation, then we're going to work with back bends today. Find a micro bending in the knees. Find your root lock. Find your mid lock. Energy all the way up in the fingertips. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, come up with your hands above your head. Exhale, bend forward. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale. Great. We're gonna come down. So we're here, and we're gonna start with the Sphinx, because when we do the back bends, we wanna slowly warm up our spine. So we don't wanna push it too hard in the beginning. So we work here in Sphinx. And very often, if you have a problem with your lower back, just try to relax there and don't over push it. It's okay to work here. What we want to do is we want to open the heart. So we want to push the heart as much forward as possible. Relax your buttocks. From here, we come up to a downward facing dog on our forearms. on the exhalation, come down with your knees. We sit down on our knees, but we have our toes in the ground. God, time really flies. We're gonna do the camel pose. And if you have a problem with your lower back or your neck, be very careful in this position. It's very okay to just work here. If you want to push it a little bit, you can come down with your fingertips and work here. You want to try to push your hips as much forward as possible. Inhale, come up with your head. Place your hands here and come all the way. Come to child's position. And just rest for a little bit. Come up and down, so we lay on our back. We're gonna do the bridge pose now, and I'm gonna show you two options. They're gonna be quite challenging. So if you feel that you're very much of a beginner, you should do the first one we do 3 times. But if you feel that you want to push it a little bit and go a little bit further, you're very welcome to try the other 2 that I'm going to do. I'm just going to have to prepare my hair for this. You place your feet as close to your buttocks as possible, and they should be hip width apart. Beautiful. Hands with the palm down towards the mat. On the inhalation, you come up with your hips. And here you work your arms underneath your back and close your hands in prayer's position. We call this the half bridge. On the exhalation, come down. Just rest for a little bit. We're gonna come up again. And as I said before, if you feel that you're new in the yoga, maybe you haven't practiced any other yoga than this, or you just done 2 lessons or something, stay in the position we just did. If you want to push it a little bit further, you're gonna place your hands at your shoulders. And on the inhalation, you come up with your hips. Exhale, and on the next inhalation, you push your hands down and put your head down to the mat. On the next inhalation, push your hands down, you fold your head back in and rest here. We're gonna do the last back bend for today, and it's called the bridge pose. So either you do the first one we did, half bridge, the 75% bridge, the one where we put the head down, or full bridge. And it's a kind of challenging position because you really open, like, sometimes after I've done the bridge I start crying, especially in the beginning when there's a lot of tension that get loose here. So take it easy and take your time. Maybe today is not the day. If it is, let's go for it. Inhale, come up with your hips. Place your hands at your shoulders. Exhale. On the inhalation, push your hands down and come up to bridge. And on the exhalation, we come down. You just hug yourself. Beautiful job, everyone. Really beautiful. I wish I could see you. It feels like, yeah. If you have any like advices that you'd like from me, please like film yourself and send me a video so I can get, you know, give you advices of what to do. It's very challenging with where to put the level on this as well, because I have no idea where you guys are. And I'm sure it's very different between you all. We're gonna straighten our back up. We're gonna finish the class with a forward bend. So inhale, come up with your hands. Exhale, bend forward. Grab your big toes if possible, otherwise you grab here somewhere. And either you bend your knees a little bit. On the inhalation, we straighten our back up. And on the exhalation, we search for contact between the belly and the legs. From here, you can start straightening out the legs. So we don't want to work here. You don't want to push your back here. You want to work here with the contact between the belly and the legs. Inhale, come up. Beautiful. Great job. Now we're ready for a Friday. It's like we say always, thank God it's Friday. I feel like that actually. Although I've been sick this week, so I haven't been working that much. And on Monday, it's my last day at work. So that's kind of both scary and exciting. Yeah, you'll be a part of the process of what's happening next. Straighten your back up, roll your shoulders back. Close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Find an inner room in the area around your heart. In this inner room, you go in and you spend a little bit of time for yourself. There's nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's just you in this moment. And inhale. Oh, sorry. Just let go of the breathing. And I'll let you know when to come back. just win now. Vatida masto. Ma win wishawahai. Hari Om. Slowly come back to the room where you are. And come back to here. We're gonna finish the class together with 3 shanti. So place your palm together in front of your heart and inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day. To your mouth for you to speak the truth. And to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and to other people. I also want to add something that is really important for me today. I have this, I know it's Gandhi who said that in the beginning, but at least in Sweden right now it's very much crisis with refugees coming, and politically it's kind of a scary time. It reminds, like, it doesn't remind me since I wasn't there, but it looks very much like in the beginning, you know, before the Second World War, and it's very racism, and I just want to encourage anyone out there, you know, every person to be the change you want to see in the world. Have the courage to, you know, speak to someone who might not be of your culture. We're all people. We're all like one. Don't let your fears take over, but be the change you want to see in the world. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.